Have you ever felt totally lost about where to stay when traveling abroad? Especially in a country you're visiting for the first time. You don't really know which areas are convenient or even safe, right? Well, Kyoto is definitely one of those places. It's one of the most popular tourist spots in the world, and right now, it might just be one of the hardest places to book a hotel. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what's really going on with Kyoto's hotel situation. We'll cover great hotel options, super close to Kyoto, the best areas to stay, places that are actually easy to book, and what kind of prices to expect. Let's dive into the details and help you find the perfect place to stay in and around Kyoto. Kyoto has super strict rules when it comes to building new hotels and buildings in general. That's because they want to protect the city's historic scenery, so things like building height and construction zones are tightly controlled. As a result, Kyoto has way fewer hotel rooms than places like Tokyo or Osaka. And on top of that, Kyoto is hugely popular with travelers, both from Japan and around the world. The hotels that are best for sightseeing, they're often fully booked. Even for Japanese people, Kyoto is a favorite destination. On weekends, and especially on Japanese national holidays, it gets crazy crowded with both locals and tourists. So if you're planning a trip to Kyoto, try to avoid Japanese holidays for a smoother experience. By the way, on this channel, we regularly post updates about Japan's public holidays and the best times to travel without overlapping with local crowds. So don't forget to subscribe and stay in the loop. Where to stay in Kyoto? Kyoto Station area. Let's start with the most popular area for travelers in Kyoto, the Kyoto Station area. It's basically the city's main transportation hub, with the Shinkansen, JR lines, subway, and city buses all connecting here. And it also happens to have the highest number of hotels in the entire city. Most of Kyoto's famous tourist spots are easy to reach from this area. Plus, it's perfect for day trips. Nara and Osaka are just a short ride away. But here's the problem. Hotels here are really hard to book. In some cases, travel agencies pre-book large blocks of rooms months in advance. So if you want to stay near Kyoto Station, you'll need to book at least 2 months ahead. Seriously. Typical room rates here? Expect anywhere from 30,000 to 100,000 yen per night per person. Yeah, not exactly budget-friendly. There are other hotel areas in Kyoto, of course, but the prices and booking difficulty are pretty much the same. So if you're hoping to stay somewhere convenient for sightseeing in Kyoto, remember this. The closer to Kyoto Station, the better. Arashiyama Station area. Now, here's a very special place to stay in Kyoto, Arashiyama Station area. It's about a 40-minute train ride from Kyoto Station on the edge of the city. Arashiyama has been famous for its fancy traditional inns for ages, and many of those historic accommodations still remain today. Because of that, prices here are still quite high. On average, you'll pay about 30% more than in the Kyoto Station area. It's not the most convenient base for visiting all the major tourist sites in Kyoto. However, because it's more expensive, it's actually easier to book compared to more central areas in Kyoto. So, while Arashiyama may not be the best spot for checking off every tourist attraction in Kyoto, it is a wonderful place to experience the charm of old Japan. Up to this point, we've covered some of the most famous places to stay in Kyoto. Next, let's take a look at areas just outside of Kyoto that are still super convenient for sightseeing. Where to stay near Kyoto Takatsuki Station area. Let's move on to Takatsuki, a city in Osaka Prefecture that sits right between Kyoto and Osaka. It's technically part of Osaka, but it's right in between Kyoto and Osaka. Super convenient. The main hub here is JR Takatsuki Station, which is served by the special rapid service. It's just about 15 minutes to Kyoto Station and also 15 minutes to Osaka Station. So if you're planning to explore the Kansai region, this location is super convenient. As for hotel prices, a typical night here costs between 10,000 and 30,000 yen per night per person, and many twin rooms are still quite affordable, so it's great value for the money. The area around the station also has shopping malls, restaurants, and everything you need for a comfy stay. If you want to skip the crowds and high prices in central Kyoto, Takatsuki is one of those smart, underrated choices worth looking into. Yamashina, Otsu Station Area. Next up, Yamashina and Otsu, two super convenient areas just under 10 minutes by train from Kyoto Station. Hotel prices here usually range from 10,000 to 30,000 yen per night per person. Even though they're very close to Kyoto, technically, these areas aren't part of the city, which means lower prices and easier booking. Yamashina is on the east side of Kyoto, and its main station is served by JR, the Tozai subway line, and the Keihan line. From here, it's just 5 minutes to Kyoto Station by rapid train. It's a hidden gem with easy access to major attractions in Kyoto. Otsu, on the other hand, is the capital of Shiga Prefecture. From JR Otsu Station, you're just 10 minutes away from Kyoto. It's not really a sightseeing base. It's better for those who want a peaceful, restful place to stay. Both areas have a good number of hotels, making them perfect if you want to avoid the chaos and costs of central Kyoto. Nara Station Area. And finally, let's talk about Nara. This ancient city is often mentioned alongside Kyoto, and it's full of incredible historical spots like Tadaiji Temple, Nara Park, and Kofukuji. Getting there is actually pretty easy. From JR Kyoto Station, the Miyakoji Rapid Train takes about 45 minutes. Or if you're using the Kintetsu line, it's about 50 minutes by express, or 35 minutes by limited express. Hotel prices in Nara are fairly reasonable, usually between 10,000 and 30,000 yen per night per person. There are two main stations to consider. Kintetsu Nara Station is great for sightseeing. It's within walking distance of Nara Park and Tadaiji. JR Nara Station is better if you're using a JR pass or want smooth access to Kyoto and Osaka. Another option is Yamato Saidaiji Station, a major transfer hub on the Kintetsu line. It's super convenient for moving between Kyoto, Osaka, and Nara, and is a smart alternative during peak seasons. Nara isn't just a backup when Kyoto is full. It's actually perfect if you want to spend one night in Nara and one in Kyoto and enjoy both cities at a relaxed pace. When you can't find a hotel in Kyoto, Osaka, Umeda area. If you just can't find a hotel in Kyoto, your final fallback, one you'll want to remember, is the Umeda area in Osaka. Umeda is the biggest transportation hub in Kansai, with JR Osaka Station, Umeda Station, the subway, Hankyu, and Hanshin lines all connected here. You can get to Kyoto Station in about 30 minutes using the special rapid JR train. Even though it's farther away, trains run frequently, 5 to 6 times per hour, so travel is still super easy. The best part? There are tons of hotels in this area, from business hotels to luxury accommodations. Prices can be a bit higher, but it's one of the easiest areas to find a room, even last minute. Because there are more hotel options than in Kyoto, you've got a better chance of finding availability, and sometimes at a lower price too. Typical rates here range from 15,000 to 30,000 yen per night per person. So, what did you think? If you're not sure where to stay in Kyoto, I hope this video gave you some helpful ideas. Sometimes, all it takes is looking just outside the city center to find a place that's more comfortable, less crowded, and still super convenient. Here at Earth Japan, we'll keep sharing videos to help you travel deeper and help you make your Japan trip even more fun and stress-free. watching.